Hello everyone, welcome to Curious Life. Today I am jumping right in because today is the day I'm doing a maintenance clean, but I want to get that done as quick as I can because today I'm also replacing a couple of items of furniture that are broken and it's all flat packed and needs building, and I want to get that done today too. So let's dive right in with a quick tidy and dust of the main living area while I introduce myself in case you're new here. I'm Issa and I make intentional homemaking videos with my wife Blaze. And we have been struggling a little recently with just keeping up with everything. And one of those things that keeps being neglected is the maintenance clean. This is a weekly clean and I base mine on the Fly Lady's weekly home blessing, which is 1 hour long clean once a week. Usually I normally do mine on like a Thursday. And that's where you set yourself 6 tasks and spend 10 minutes on each task. These are things like dusting, vacuuming, mopping, any of those sorts of tasks that need doing about once a week. Just any maintenance task really, and it all depends on what you need to do of what you put in there. I do have videos of what mine looks like, but I am not very good at sticking to the 10 minutes. And the reason behind the 10 minutes is just so it helps get you started. It time bounds it so that you're not spending all day cleaning. And the idea is that you spend 10 minutes on a task and get as much as you can done of that task in that 10 minutes, and then you stop and move on to the next. And then whatever you don't get done this week, you pick up next week. And it just keeps on top of things quite nicely, and it really does work if you do it on a weekly basis. I've just not been very good at doing it recently. So this week I'm just doing a quick dust of the main living areas, and I'm going to tidy and give the kitchen a quick clean. Then I just need to hoover the sofas and the floors, and that's about it for the week. This isn't my usual bigger maintenance clean, but this should be just enough to keep the mess at bay for a few days, and I can focus on getting the furniture sorted out today. Deep cleaning is done during my weekly zone cleans, and I have lots of videos explaining those and showing the various zones if you want to check those out. But right now, let's get on with this clean so that we can start on the big tasks of the day. So that's done, and we have a couple of things to build today. The first is a replacement side table that takes up a little less space than the huge one we have in the corner. I'll show you that in a bit when I replace it with this one. It's about 3 times the size, and we do not have a lot of space in this room, and we have a lot of furniture in it. And one entire corner is taken up with this huge corner side table storage box thing, and it's pretty useless and it just gathers clutter and dust. So we wanted to replace it with something that matched and that was a lot smaller. Then the next thing to build is the replacement side units that we have for the ones that we've already been using. We tend to eat, plan, do hobbies and do absolutely everything from this room, and we do most of that using some IKEA TV tables, and they weren't particularly pretty and they're also pretty old, and one broke recently and we couldn't fix it. We basically had to use duct tape just to get it fixed until we could find a replacement. So we went ahead and bought a couple of side tables that matched the rest of the furniture in the room a little bit better, but also that could be useful to use next to the sofas so that we could keep doing all of the things we do here. So that's the main reason for getting any furniture at all. It's why I'm building these pieces of furniture. I'm really worried that the duct tape is not going to hold and we won't have any furniture at all. But while I build the furniture, I want to thank all of you who share your stories and comments on these videos. I love reading them, and you all have such amazing stories and things to add, and I'm often really inspired by your ideas and thoughts. So I just wanted to say thank you, but also to see if you had any ideas on how to cope with the house and keeping up with life in general, because I know a lot of you have had your own challenges to overcome, and right now I'm in a period of time where I'm struggling a little bit. I don't know if it's the ADHD, a time of life thing, or just my recent health flare-ups, but I've been really struggling to plan and organise things in a way that's working. You know those times when you are constantly chasing your to-do list, getting everything done at the last minute, rather than feeling organised and on top of things? That's me right now. So I figured I'd ask you guys what you do when you're struggling, because I bet you have some great tips and stories that I can be inspired by, but also that other people who find this video and who are struggling too can also be inspired by. So I'd love for you to leave your thoughts and tips below for all of us who are struggling to read. So that's the furniture built. I do prefer it to the mismatched ones we had before, so that feels like a job well done. And a productive day, which always feels good for feeling more motivated. Hopefully it will help me keep the momentum up a little bit and help the room feel just a little bit tidier. If nothing else, the smaller furniture at least looks a little less cluttered and will gather less dust and other clutter. Anyway, it's time for me to make myself a coffee and relax for a little bit with a book, before it's time to get up again and cook dinner. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it could either provide you a little moment to relax in your day or to inspire you in whatever it is you need to get done today done. If you want to see more cleaning videos, then I have lots for you to check out on the channel, as well as some that are great for just cozy vibes and relaxing too. The cozy season is my absolute favourite time of year, and I have a whole bunch of videos planned for the next few weeks. But right now, I need to go cook dinner. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.